Do you have yesterday's newspaper? Okay. So first I will do today's and then I will go for yesterday's and I will do the quick revision of yesterday's as well. As I told you, page 1, page 2 is Hyderabad, we should not read. Page 3, Hyderabad, we should not read. Page 4, Hyderabad, nothing important. Page 5, advertisement. Page 6, Telangana. See, CM response positively to Rahul's request for Rohit Vemula Act. Have you noticed it? CM response, page number 6, in between, page number 6 in between. CM response positively to Rahul's request for Rohit Vemula's Act. What is this? I will tell you. Somewhere around in 2018-2019, there was a person called as Rohit Vemula who was a research scholar in Hyderabad Central University. He belongs to scheduled caste community. So what will happen to a research scholar? They will be writing UGC net and they will be clearing it and they will be becoming the research scholar. So he got qualified UGC net and he was been appointed as a research scholar and he is doing research on a specific subject. So every month there will be 20,000 stipend should be provided. But what happened? Because of he was part of communist wing of students union. He was part of communist wing of students union and the administration of Hyderabad Central University was right wing. Right wing means I should not use, but for your easy understanding I am telling you. Right wing means who are conservative, like Hindutva. Conservatives are called as right wing. Islamists are also called as right wing, who are fundamentalists. Left wing, who are communists, who are liberal, who are accommodative, who are secular, are called as left wing. Right wing means who are fundamentalists, who are conservative, who are Hindutva, who are Islamists also. They are called as right wing. So this right wing administration which was there in Hyderabad Central University, they didn't give stipend to Rohit Vemula. Instead, they criticized Rohit Vemula. So for last 10 months in 2019, he didn't got any stipend, because of which his daily activities got compromised. He could not get money, so he could not live on daily basis. So he felt himself that he was insulted. So he committed suicide. This is a very popular case where a scheduled caste community student was been discriminated. Because of the discrimination, he committed suicide. So same now Rahul is telling that in student community there is a discrimination on SC, ST and OBCs. So in education sector, if any SC student or ST student or OBC student is getting discriminated, there should be a law who will punish those people who are discriminating SC, ST, OBC students. That act is called as Rohit Vemula Act. అంతే, అంతవరకే గుర్తుంచుకోవాలి, ఇంకెక్కువ చదవద్దు మనం. రోహిత్ వేముల యాక్ట్ అంటే ఇంత, ఇది. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ విచ్ యూ షుడ్ నో. నెక్స్ట్, పేజ్ నెంబర్ 7th. The most important articles and news I am trying to simplify it. Okay, 7th page. Tamil Nadu order doesn't apply to Kerala. Page number 7 on the top. Tamil Nadu order doesn't apply to Kerala. Government to Supreme Court. What is the meaning? See, listen. Constitution of India didn't give any time. There is a bill, there is an act. Bill will not be implemented till that time the bill has been converted into act. Act means legislation. Means what? In parliament, when I talk from central legislation point of view, there is something called as parliament. Parliament is a combination of 3 bodies. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, President. These 3 people together is called as parliament. Any bill to become an act, any bill to become a legislation, it should be passed by parliament. So parliament is a combination of what? Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, President. So what is happening? Similarly at state level, it is called as state legislation or state legislature. Center it is called as parliament, state it is called as state legislature. Ante meaning lo rendu paddhatulu same. In center it is called as parliament, in state is called as legislature. What is legislature at state? Legislative assembly like Lok Sabha, legislative council like Rajya Sabha, governor like president. ఇక్కడ ఎలా అయితే లోక్సభ ఉందో అక్కడ లెజిస్లేటివ్ అసెంబ్లీ ఉంది, అందులో ఎవరు ఉంటారు? ఎమ్మెల్యేస్ ఉంటారు. ఇక్కడ రాజ్యసభ ఎలా ఉందో అక్కడ లెజిస్లేటివ్ కౌన్సిల్ ఉంటుంది. ఇక్కడ రాజ్యసభ మెంబర్స్ ఎలా ఉంటారో అక్కడ మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ లెజిస్లేటివ్ కౌన్సిల్స్ ఉంటారు, ఎమ్మెల్సీస్. ఇక్కడ ఎలా అయితే ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఉంటారో అక్కడ గవర్నర్ ఉంటారు. సో ఫర్ ఎ సెంట్రల్ బిల్ టు బికమ్ అన్ యాక్ట్, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ పాస్డ్ బై లోక్సభ, రాజ్యసభ అండ్ ప్రెసిడెంట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇనఫ్. But for a state act, for a state bill to become a state act, it should be passed by state legislative assembly, state legislative council and governor. Parallels లాగా అర్థం చేసుకోండి. It should be passed by state legislative assembly, state legislative council and governor. సెంట్రల్లో అయితే లోక్సభ, రాజ్యసభ, ప్రెసిడెంట్. But here there is a provision that sometimes state legislations might impact the central fabric. అంటే స్టేట్ లెజిస్లేషన్స్ కొన్ని సందర్భాలలో సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్కి అగేన్స్ట్గా చట్టాలు చేయొచ్చు. లైక్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, we will be not following central armed police forces, we will not listen to army is under whose control? Central government. అలాంటి చట్టాలు చేసే అవకాశం ఉంది, ఆల్రెడీ వెస్ట్ బెంగాల్ చేసింది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ థ్రెట్ టు ద యూనిటీ ఆఫ్ ద కంట్రీ. సో ఇన్ సచ్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్ వాట్ ద గవర్నర్ విల్ డూ? Governor will pass the bill to the president for approval. Governor will pass the bill to president's approval. So if it is approved by governor, it become act. If governor send it to president, if president gives approval, then it will become act. If president does not approve, then it will not become act. If governor does not approve, it will not become act. So what is this? Tamil Nadu is a DMK government, Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, which is non-BJP government. Yes or no? In center, which government? BJP government. Governor is appointed by the central government, so will be acting as agent of central government, and the central government is BJP. DMK and BJP are oppositions. So whatever the bill is made in state legislative assembly of Tamil Nadu, when it is passed by Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, it is passed by Tamil Nadu Legislative Council, governor is not giving his approval. Why? Because governor is agent of BJP, central government, so BJP. So governor is not giving any approval. So what Tamil Nadu government did, they went to Supreme Court. And Supreme Court told, it is passed in member of Legislative Assembly of Tamil Nadu, it is passed in member of Legislative Assembly, Legislative Council of Tamil Nadu, which is people's body. MLL people ద్వారా ఎన్నుకోబడతారా, వాళ్ళ ద్వారా ఎన్నుకోబడతారు? People, which is people's body. Who is this governor? He is appointed by central government. He is an appointee. He is not giving his approval, because of which the Tamil Nadu bills are not becoming acts. అక్కడ ప్రజల చేత ఎన్నుకోబడినటువంటి ఎమ్మెల్యేలు లెజిస్లేటివ్ అసెంబ్లీలో బిల్లు పాస్ చేసిన తర్వాత, లెజిస్లేటివ్ కౌన్సిల్స్లో బిల్ పాసింగ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఈ గవర్నర్ ఆపుతున్నాడండి, అది చట్టం కాకుండా. సో విచ్ ఈస్ అగేన్స్ట్ ద డెమోక్రసీ ఆఫ్ ద స్టేట్. దెన్ సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ ఆన్ April 8th కేమ్ అండ్ గేవ్ ఎ జడ్జ్మెంట్. సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ ఆన్ April 8th కేమ్ అండ్ టోల్డ్, హే యూ గవర్నర్, we will give only 3 months of time. Whether you should give your approval or you should not give your approval, but you should not keep in your pocket veto. అయితే ఇవ్వు, లేకపోతే ఇవ్వనన్నాను, కానీ ఇస్తా ఇవ్వను అని మాత్రము టైం వెయిట్ చేయకూడదు. మ్యాక్సిమం ఎంత టైం ఉంటుంది దగ్గర? 3 minutes, 3 months of time. That is the judgment. Why? Because it is getting passed by the Legislative Assembly of Tamil Nadu, it is getting passed by the Legislative Council of Tamil Nadu, but still it is not becoming an act, because who is not giving approval? Governor. In some situations, governor is sending to the president is also not giving his approval. So the Supreme Court of India told, hey, you governor and president of India, maximum time is how much for you? 3 months. Then Vice President of India criticized. Even criticize చేశారంటే, Parliament is people's body, Supreme Court is old people who are lawyers became judges, and 625 judges are there, and you are Supreme Court of India, you are acting like super parliament. The President of India is the first citizen of the country, Governor of the state is first citizen of the state, and you are giving time limit to Governor and President. Who are you? Hence it's a issue. అంటే పెద్ద పెద్ద కాన్స్టిట్యూషనల్ బాడీస్ ప్రశ్నించుకుంటున్నాయన్నమాట. నువ్వు సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా, హౌ యూ క్యాన్ గివ్ టైమ్ ఫ్రేమ్ టు President of India, and the President of India is first citizen of the country. Hence a issue which is there in the news. Ade anamata. Tamil Nadu order. Aite Supreme Court told that in Tamil Nadu, that the case was been filed by Tamil Nadu government. The Supreme Court gave how many months? 3 months. Now Kerala also told. Hey, you Kerala governor, are you following? Supreme Court told only 3 months of time. Whether you give approval or you don't give approval, but you tell me within 3 months. Then central government went to Supreme Court and told, sir, you gave judgment only for Tamil Nadu, no? Why these Kerala people are doing overaction? You gave judgment for which case? Tamil Nadu. So the judgment is only for Tamil Nadu legislations. But Kerala is telling that you, Kerala governor, you also give your concern within 3 months. Tamil Nadu, read now. Tamil Nadu order doesn't apply to Kerala. Understood? So they are accepting the judgment given by Supreme Court. But it is only limited to, but not to Kerala. See, some important sections will be there. Exam point of view, whenever in the newspaper you come across some important sections. Page number 9, which section? Section 69 of BNS. Now you see, listen. We have Indian Penal Code. We have Indian Penal Code earlier. What happened in the year 2024? Indian Penal Code was been amended, removed, and in place of Indian Penal Code, a new legislation, a new code was been brought, which is called as Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. అంటే ఇంతకుముందు ఈ ఇండియన్ పీనల్ కోడ్ అంటే ఏంటి సార్? ఏంటనంటే కంట్రీ ఎలా రన్ అవ్వాలి, ఎలాంటి తప్పులకు ఎలాంటి శిక్ష విధించాలి, ఏం చేస్తే తప్పు భారతదేశంలో, ఏం చేస్తే తప్పు కాదు అని క్లియర్ కట్గా రాసి పెట్టుకున్నారనమాట. దాని పేరు ఏంటి? ఇండియన్ పీనల్ కోడ్. సో వాట్ నరేంద్ర మోడీ గవర్నమెంట్ డిడ్ 2023 and 2024, Indian Penal Code was made in the year 1860, which is a British legacy. So which is running on the aspirations of British. So now we are independent India and we got independence more than 75 years. So there is a need to reform it. So we changed, we amended, we repealed Indian Penal Code of 1860 and we brought a new code which is called as BNS. So some important sections, 420 అని చెప్తారా చెప్పరా? Section 420 means? Immediately section 420, you say 420 in popular, ఏంటది? Section adi. Section 420 of Indian Penal Code. Similarly, some important sections will be there. Like section 375, you know or don't know, it's also important. Rape. Section 305, murder, homicide. So some sections will be there which are important exam point of view also. Now you have to remember, it is in the newspaper, means current affair. Section 69 of BNS. ఏం లేదు, ఏంటంటే see. Earlier, if any boy would give a false promise and have a sexual intercourse with a woman on the false promise that I will do marriage, and after the sexual intercourse, if he is not marrying her, it would be come under section 375 of Indian Penal Code, which is called as sexual assault and rape. Ante any woman, if she go to a police station and tell that he had gave me false promise that he will be marrying me and he had a sexual intercourse with me, but after having the sexual intercourse he rejected me for the marriage. If a female and went to police station and gave the complaint, it is called as section 375 rape case. Then what happened? Now under section 69 of BNS, section 69 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, what we did, we are removing it. We are not directly removing it, but it is not coming under rape offense. If it is just coming under cheating. Rape is a very big offense, no? 14 years of rigorous imprisonment. I did my LLB, I did my LLM from the prestigious Law College of India. I am a practicing advocate at Hyderabad High Court as well. So because of which I know all this section, so I am telling you. So section 69 of BNS, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, tells that అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంటి, ఇంతకుముందు ఏదైతే ఉండేనో దాన్ని నీరు గార్చేసింది అనమాట భారతీయ న్యాయ సంహిత. వాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ టెల్లింగ్, ఇఫ్ ఎనీ మేల్ ఆన్ ఫాల్స్ ప్రామిస్ డస్ సెక్షువల్ ఇంటర్కోర్స్ అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఈస్ నాట్ కీపింగ్ ద ప్రామిస్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ కమింగ్ అండర్ రేప్ అఫెన్స్, ఇట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఓన్లీ అండర్ సెక్షన్ 69 ఆఫ్ బిఎన్ఎస్. అది ఒక్కటే లైన్ రాసుకోవాలి. If you write in your notes, you should not read all these things. That only point. Oh, section 69. What is a title? Section 69 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita is what? Redundant. Redundant means what? Useless. Useless kada? Yes. So cheatings might increase on the name of marriage. See, some terms you have to remember. Page number 10, Delhi High Court orders. Page number 10, Delhi High Court, Delhi HC. What is that? Delhi High Court orders Patanjali to take down communal video on rival firm's product. See there, 4th line. Targeting Hamdard popular drink Rooh Afza, red color. Rooh Afza. Rooh Afza as Sharbat Jihad. You know love jihad? It's a popular term. Everyone know about love jihad. What is love jihad? It's a popular term which is used by Hindu fundamentalists accusing males, boys of Muslims that you males, boys of Muslims are trapping the Hindu girls, and after getting married, you people are abandoning the Hindu girls. That concept is called as love jihad. Number 1. Number 2, and you are making her to change her religion, and you are producing more number of children, and you are making another marriages also. That concept is called as love jihad. Now a new term came which is called as Sharbat jihad. What is Sharbat jihad means? This man, who is this man? Ramdev. Baba Ramdev. Baba Ramdev is telling that if you people drink Rooh Afza, it is Sharbat jihad, you people will die. Better you drink my drink, he is telling. Means his product, Patanjali product. So this is an example for what? Which leads to communal violence. We should not promote such negative examples, such a sort of love jihad, Sharbat jihad. There might be incidents, but those are not concepts. Criminal is individual act but not a community act. Accepted or not? Criminality is individual act or community act? Individual. ఒకరు తప్పు చేస్తారు, కమ్యూనిటీ మొత్తం తప్పు చేస్తుందా? చేయదు. సో యు ఆర్ టెల్లింగ్ లవ్ జిహాద్, యు ఆర్ టెల్లింగ్ షర్బత్ జిహాద్ ఈజ్ అగేన్స్ట్ ఏ కమ్యూనిటీ విచ్ క్యాన్ లీడ్ టు communal violence. Such a sort of activity should be condemned, should be called as hate speech. హేట్ అన్నట్టే కదా, హేట్ స్పీచ్. ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఎగ్జాంపుల్. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు బయటికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మీ కమ్యూనల్ వైలెన్స్ జరుగుతుంది. సో ఐఎమ్ సివిల్ సర్వీస్ aspirant. Yes, someone asked you after coming down from the steps, who are you, why you are standing here? I am civil service aspirant. Then okay, I want to ask you one question. Lot of communalism is happening. Can you tell me one example whereby we can stop communalism? Lot of examples are there. Empowerment, awareness, Hindu, Muslim, bye, lot of examples. But if you use this particular example, new examples, there are concepts like love jihad. Now new concept is coming which is called as Sharbat jihad. Such a sort of things should not be encouraged. So, new thing you are telling. In your answer, such new points are there. You will get 1 mark extra. Next. See, page number 11. There you can see a photo. Jagdeep Dangar is who is he? Remember now only. Jagdeep Dangar. Parliament is what? Parliament is supreme. Constitution does not visualize any authority above it. So he is criticizing which authority? Supreme Court. Supreme Court. Parliament, judiciary. Parliament is supreme. ఎందుకు? ప్రజల బాడీ, ప్రజల చేత ఎన్నుకోబడినటువంటి బాడీ ఏంటది? పార్లమెంట్. సో ప్రజల చేత ఎన్నుకోబడినటువంటి బాడీ పార్లమెంట్. ఇట్ షుడ్ బి సుప్రీం. పార్లమెంట్ ఈజ్ సుప్రీం. కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ డస్ నాట్ విజువలైజ్ ఎనీ అథారిటీ అబౌవ్ ఇట్. హూ ఇస్ దట్ అథారిటీ? సుప్రీం కోర్ట్, జుడిషియరీ. ఆ కాంటెక్స్లోనే చెప్తాడనమాట. ఏమంటాడంటే సి ఆయన ఫోటో పక్కనే ఉంది చూడండి, క్రిటిసైజ్ ద కోర్ట్స్ ఫర్ యాక్టింగ్ యాజ్, గాట్ ఇట్, like these terms you have to use in your answers. Sometimes judiciaries are acting like super parliament. Page number 13, small article but important article. Sunrise sectors kanabadinda, sunrise sectors to double India manufacturing sector means what you have to focus. What are sunrise sectors? UPSC prelims, what are sunrise sectors and ఇప్పుడు grow అయ్యేటటువంటి sunrises. See there, second paragraph. India is focusing on 14 identified sunrise sectors like what? Number 1, semiconductors, renewable energy, renewable energy components, medical devices, batteries, labor intensive industries, leather and textile, to enhance the share of manufacturing from how much to how much? First paragraph, manufacturing sector from 12% to 20%. Why we have to go for manufacturing sector? Just think and tell. Whether we have to go for manufacturing sector or service sector. ఆలోచన చేయండి. Manufacturing sector where man will work, blue collar jobs. Employment generation will happen in manufacturing sector, industrial sector. Service sector employment generation will not happen. Computers will work more than people. So service sector like information communication technology, ITES, information technology enabled services, ITES. The software companies will not produce employment. 10 software companies is equal to 1 manufacturing company. So much revenue, so much employment, so much livelihood, so much growth of GDP will happen because of manufacturing sector. Why India is not growing economically? Simple answer, only one answer. India is not growing economically only because we are growing in service sector but not in manufacturing sector. Why Europe was successful? Why USA was successful? If someone asks you, directly you tell, sir, Europe and America was successful only because they focused on manufacturing sector. Now, why China is growing? China is growing mainly because they are focusing on manufacturing sector. Why India is not focusing? Why India is not growing? India is not growing because India is focusing on అలా టు ద పాయింట్ ఉండాలి యూపీఎస్సీ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో. ఎందుకు మీకు తెలుసు ఆన్సర్. మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అంటే పని చేయాలి కదా, లేబర్ ఉండాలి. లేబర్ ఉండాలి అని అంటే మనుషులను రిక్రూట్ చేసుకోవాలి. సర్వీస్ సెక్టర్ అంటే కంప్యూటర్ కూడా చేసి పెడుతుంది. కంప్యూటర్ ఒక మనిషి ఉంటే చాలు, 10 కంప్యూటర్ ఉంటే చాలు కదా, 10 మిషన్లు. సో సర్వీస్ సెక్టర్ విల్ నాట్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్, మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ సెక్టర్ విల్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్. సో వెదర్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఫోకస్ ఆన్ సర్వీస్ సెక్టర్ ఆర్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ సెక్టర్? మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్. అనదర్ క్వశ్చన్, వెదర్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఫోకస్ ఆన్ అగ్రికల్చర్ సెక్టర్? ఇది ఎందుకు? ఫుడ్ కోసం అనొద్దు సార్, ఫుడ్ ప్రొడక్షన్ జరుగుతుంది అనగా అది కాకుండా 50% ఆఫ్ ఇండియన్ పాపులేషన్ స్టిల్ డిపెండ్ ఆన్ అగ్రికల్చర్. 50% ఆఫ్ ఇండియన్ పాపులేషన్ టుడే ఆల్సో దే డిపెండ్ ఆన్ అగ్రికల్చర్. అంటే సగం పాపులేషన్ అగ్రికల్చర్ సెక్టర్ అండ్ అగ్రికల్చర్ అలైడ్ సెక్టర్ మీద డిపెండ్ అయ్యారనంటే ఖచ్చితంగా మనం ఫోకస్ చేయాల్సిందే. అది కారణం అన్నమాట. సో టెల్ మీ, వై వీ షుడ్ డిపెండ్ ఆన్ అగ్రికల్చర్? 50% ఆఫ్ ద పాపులేషన్ ఇస్ డిపెండ్ ఆన్ అగ్రికల్చర్. వై వీ షుడ్ డిపెండ్ ఆన్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ సెక్టర్? Employment generation, blue collar job. Why we should depend upon service sector? Skill. In order to get employment to skilled people. Skilled people cannot work in manufacture sector. No, they are skilled. So for them which jobs are important? Service sector, white collar jobs. అంటే ప్రతిదానికి ఆన్సర్ ఉంది మన దగ్గర. బంగారం ధర 1 lakh ఒక కన్నా ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది అంటారు. అస్సి పేజ్ నెంబర్ 14. Page number 14. On Monday class, I told you terms, importance of terms. Now you see 14th page, top, last one, Lahore. Lahore kinda. 5 persons, including a Christian, arrested in Pakistan for what? Blasphemy. Blasphemy and enti. Very good. Blasphemy means, now there are countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan, where the Pakistan religion is Islam. If anyone criticize Islam, if anyone criticize state's religion, or if anyone practice the religion which is not state in the public, it is called as blasphemy. అంటే రెండు. ఇప్పుడు నేను పాకిస్తాన్లో ఉన్నాను అనుకోండి, నేను పాకిస్తాన్కి వెళ్ళి నేను జీసస్ని మొక్కాను అనుకోండి, దట్ ఈస్ పబ్లిక్లో, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as blasphemy. నేను పాకిస్తాన్లో ఉండి ఇస్లాం గాడ్ని తిట్టాను అనుకోండి, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as blasphemy. అక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి రిలీజియన్, స్టేట్ అంటాం దాన్ని, స్టేట్ రిలీజియన్ని మనం క్రిటిసైజ్ చేసేటటువంటి, అంటే స్టేట్ రిలీజియన్ ఏమనకూడదు, ఏమన్నంటే అది బ్లాస్ఫెమీ, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as blasphemy. So what is that? 5 persons including a Christian arrested in Pakistan for blasphemy, which means that Pakistan is secular or Pakistan is fundamentalist? Fundamentalist. Yesterday's act, cruel act, they asked which religion and they started killing. Yes or no? In the editorial 8th page, once open editorial 8th page, exploring India's potential in the Arctic region. Is there? Arctic region, North Pole or South Pole? North Pole. See the map. On the top, Arctic Ocean is there. Bottom is what? Antarctic Ocean. See, there, map, Arctic Ocean. Oil is available there. Oil. India is poor in what? 3 things. Oil, gold, electronics also. We are poor in electronic goods, these 3. Now industry is electronics, but we are poor in electronics. Oil is everyday thing, we are poor in oil. Gold everyone want, gold is we are poor. That is the biggest problem for India. If anyone asks us, what are the 3 problems which are India is facing with respect to trade? Sir, we are poor in oil, we are poor in gold, we are poor in electronics. In the Arctic Ocean, oil is there. Who is the owner of Arctic Ocean? There you can see United States of America, who is the owner? USA is the owner. On top, Canada is there, who is the owner? Canada is the owner. China map is there, China, who is the owner? China is the owner. Then Arctic Ocean, who is the owner? There is no owner. If there is no owner means public. OC, public, free. Free means anyone can go and take the resources. Title is what? Exploring India's potential in the Arctic region. So whether we have to go to Arctic Ocean or not? Yes. Why? Because we don't have oil. There abundant oil is there, but there is no owner. So who can become owner? India. But who will allow India? US also will tell it is free. It is free for me also. China also will tell it is free for. If China comes, India will run. Exploring India's potential in Arctic. So where we don't have the resources, we have to open the gate. So gate is what? Arctic. I think you are aware of this. India is doing agriculture in Africa. How many of people you know about it? We have Indian people are owning lot of agriculture land in Africa. Namibia, Botswana, Tanzania, Kenya. Why? Because they don't do agriculture. They are tribals. So Indian farmers, rich farmers, they are buying land in Africa. The prices are very less. They go there, they buy the land and they do agriculture. Cocoa for manufacturing chocolate, arcanot. So we are exploring Africa for agriculture sector. We are exploring Arctic for oil. That is the mains question. Exploring India's potential in the Arctic region. Tell me, whether a UPSC civil servant should know about this or not? Yes. మన దగ్గర రిసోర్స్ లేవన్నప్పుడు రిసోర్స్ వెతుక్కుంటూ పోవాలా వద్దా? రిసోర్స్ వెతుక్కుంటూ పోదామంటే అమెరికా వాడు రానివ్వడు, చైనా వాడు రానివ్వడు, పాకిస్తాన్ వాడు రానివ్వడు, బంగ్లాదేశ్ వాడు రానివ్వడు. ఎవరు రానిస్తున్నారు? Arctic. So what are the potentials are there? That is answer. So if you read this model answer, you will get a proper answer for this. Expected question. Okay. Prelims. Prelims 5 MCQs are based upon current affairs. First one, Ingoti. Every day we will give 2 papers. One is for mains, 1 question based upon the editorial, and one will be 5 MCQs based upon newspaper. So this is prelims. What is first one? Section 69. Once read the statements. Section 69 addresses situations involving false promise of marriage, employment or promotion. The provision explicitly includes false promise of employment or suppression of identity as form of deceitful means. The section prescribes penalty of up to 10 years of imprisonment and a fine for those found guilty. Section 69 deals about false promise or not?
False promise of marriage.
Ila, in that way they will be making the questions on current affairs. Someone asked morning, sir, how to prepare current affairs? In the morning when topper came, when ranker came today morning, someone asked like this way how to prepare. Section 69 means we should understand the section 69 and we have to make MCQs. We have to read the article and we have to write one mains answer. Now you should not read this. You read it, write answer and submit here. We will be evaluating it. దీని మీదనే మీరు క్వశ్చన్ రాసి సబ్మిట్ చేసి మీరు రాసిన ఆన్సర్ దీనికి కరెక్ట్గా సమానంగా ఉందా లేదా చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. తర్వాత మేము కరెక్షన్ చేసి మీకు ఇస్తాం. దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాసెస్, యాక్చువల్ ప్రాసెస్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ మోడల్ ఆన్సర్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద క్వశ్చన్. What is the question? Examine the strategic and economic opportunities for India in the Arctic region while addressing associated environmental and geopolitical risks. Tell me, what is environmental risk? It's Arctic Ocean. No, it is a complete iceberg. It is complete. Environmental risk will be there or not when we go for oil drilling. Geopolitical risk. What is geopolitical risk? USA will come, I will do. China will come, I will do. Who will allow India? So compulsory there will be geopolitical risks. You have to write answer. How we should write answer? First introduction. India is very poor in these resources. So in order to make India richer, we need resources. But India is resource crunch. But the resources are present in North Pole, which is called as Arctic Ocean. So hence there is a need to hijack the potential of Arctic Ocean because of these reasons. But however, there are environmental risk 1, 2, 3 and geopolitical risk 1, 2, 3. But there is a need for a diplomatic solution whereby India should occupy some space of Arctic Ocean, some space should be given for every country so that we can eat our own bread. So that we can eat our own slice of bread. That should be the conclusion. So అక్కడ మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, మన దగ్గర లేవు కాబట్టి మేము ఆర్టిక్ ఓషన్ దగ్గరకు వస్తున్నాం. కానీ ఆర్టిక్ ఓషన్ దగ్గరకు వచ్చినప్పుడు నాకు ఏమేం కావాలి అవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి, చాలా సంతోషం. కానీ దాంతోపాటు కొన్ని రిస్కులు ఉన్నాయి. ఏం రిస్కులు ఉన్నాయి? క్వశ్చన్లోనే ఉన్నాయి 2 రిస్కులు. ఒకటి ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ రిస్క్, ఏంటది? ఇంకో రిస్క్ జియోపొలిటికల్ రిస్క్. మరి ఎలా? అప్పుడు ఏ డిప్లొమాటిక్ సొల్యూషన్. అందరు కంట్రీస్ యునైటెడ్ నేషన్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ వెళ్ళి ఇవో నీకింత 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 అని పంచుకోవాలి. అది సొల్యూషన్. సెకండ్, next in the same opinion page, editorial page number 9, this side page number 9, page number 9. Food prices may remain low. Food prices may remain low if IMD, Indian Meteorological Department prediction holds true. Yes or no? అంటే ఐఎండి ఏమని ప్రిడిక్షన్ చేసి మంచి రెయిన్ఫాల్ రావాలంటుంది. మంచి రెయిన్ఫాల్ వస్తే ఫుడ్ ప్రైసెస్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయా ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయా? తక్కువగా ఉంటాయి. దాని బేసిస్ మీద క్వశ్చన్. థర్డ్ MCQ. IMF cut global growth over Trump tariffs policy uncertainty. You know about this. America is taking, not America, Trump is taking revenge on China. America is not taking. It's a personal revenge by Trump. Trump is taking personal revenge on China. How? By increasing tariff. Earlier it was 10%, increased it to 40%, then to 50%, then 125%, then 145%, today 245%. Because of which what is happening? Growth is not stable. Growth is getting hampered. That is the basis. Page number business page number 13. IMF cut global growth over Trump tariffs policy uncertainty. This is very good point. See, fourth MCQ. here in the newspaper page number 13 down, south down newspaper, India relatively less susceptible to external headwinds. 13th page down, what it is? India relatively less susceptible to external headwinds. What is the meaning of it? Meaning is, I will tell you, see now. In 1991 what happened? There was Gulf War. In 1989 ఏం జరిగిందనంటే 1980 చరిత్రలో ఇరాక్ సూపర్ పవర్ఫుల్ ఎట్ ద టైమ్ అండర్ సద్దాం హుసేన్. ఇరాక్ ఇన్వేడెడ్ కువైట్. Kuwait have huge oil resources, reserves and wells. Kuwait was a small city. Iraq is very big. In 1989, Iraq invaded Kuwait for what? For oil. నువ్వు ఇంత చిన్న స్థితికి ఎందుకు అంతగానం ఆయిల్ అని చెప్పేసి ఇరాక్ వచ్చేసి మీ ఆయిల్ కూడా నాకు కావాలన్నారు. వాళ్ళు భయపడ్డారు. ఎందుకు అక్కడ ఉన్నది ఎవరు? సద్దాం హుసేన్. ఓన్లీ వన్ పవర్ వుడ్ కంట్రోల్ సద్దాం హుసేన్. Not USA also at that time. It was Iran. Iran అనే రెండు కంట్రీలో ఇరాన్, ఇరాక్. Then Iran came to support Kuwait. Hey, you Kuwait, don't worry. I am there with you. Then Kuwait became powerful. Why? Because now what happened? The war is not between Iraq and Kuwait. Now the war is between Iraq and Iran. Two powerful countries. Huge powerful countries, Iran and Iraq. Now they are in war. What we used to do, our oil used to come from Iran or Iraq. 1990 వరకు మనకి కంట్రీకి ఆయిల్ ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి కదా. ఇంపోర్ట్ అంటే రావడం, ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ అంటే అమ్మడం. We used to get import of oil from where? Iran and Iraq. But the two countries are at war. When they are war, whether they will do trade, whether they will send oil, వాళ్ళే కొట్టుకుంటున్నారు కదా. So they will not send oil. In 1990, 1991, 1 liter petrol went up to 800 rupees. 1 liter petrol went up to 800 rupees. Our complete economy was at doldrums. We are at the verge of collapse. Now you see. What is the title of the article? India relatively less susceptible to external headwinds. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనము 1991లా లేము. బయట మీరెవరో ఫైటింగ్ చేస్తే, మీరెవరో టారిఫ్స్ పెంచుకుంటే నా కంట్రీకి ఏం కాదు, ఎందుకంటే నేను స్టేబుల్ అయ్యాను. సో ఐ ఆమ్ లెస్ ససెప్టబుల్, మీన్స్ ఐ ఆమ్ రెసిస్టెంట్. ఇఫ్ సంథింగ్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్, ఐ ఆమ్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు సఫర్. అమెరికా sneezes, who will catch the cold? India. That was a situation, no recession, 2006, 2010. When America is not giving business, which company will collapse in India? Software companies will collapse. But we are telling that now we became stable. We are not going to be fearing of external headwinds. అంటే బయట ఎక్కడనో ఏదో జరిగితే ఇంటర్నల్గా ఏం జరగదు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, టేకింగ్ విచ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్? The Trump is increasing the tariff, but we are not worried. Why? Because we became strong, stable. That is the meaning. That means we are growing little bit economically good. Yes, this fifth one is anyhow easy. Like this, you need to read news article. So what you understood today from today's newspaper? You understood about section 69. Next, love jihad and sharbat jihad. Next, Arctic. Fourth, Tamil Nadu governor case, whereby Supreme Court gave deadline how many months? 3 months. To whom? సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ అంటుంది. అంటే ఎప్పుడైనా కూడా ఒక జడ్జిమెంట్ ఒకరికి ఇస్తే అందరికి వర్తిస్తుంది అనమాట. గవర్నర్ అండ్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా. ఫిఫ్త్, సన్ రైజ్ సెక్టర్. వెరీ గుడ్. ఇప్పుడు ఇఫ్ యూ గో హోమ్, when you are reading across, if you are watching a news channel, if you come across sunrise sectors, if you are watching Economic Times, ET, if you come across sunrise industries, whether you can identify what are sunrise industries? What are sunrise industries? Manufacturing sector. What are manufacturing sectors? Semiconductors, medical devices, batteries, electric vehicles, leathers, textiles, automobiles, these are all called as sunrise sectors. Inka renewable energy. Blasphemy, when we go against the state's religion, when we go against state religion, it is called as blasphemy. Okay, like that we will be doing. Okay, fine. Any doubts? Creative economy, very important. Is like creative economy. When there is creativity, there will be innovation. Now, India requires what? Tell me. Yes, India requires creativity. India requires innovation. Why? Because we want solutions for a lot of problems. Once Apple fallen down, solution came, but repeatedly we cannot depend upon Apple falling down. Something again, new thing should happen. So we are waiting for new innovation. Compulsory every year one essay question is there on innovation. So read this article, yesterday's newspaper. Thank you.